Ace boxer Mary Kom has said that there is no problem with the facilities provided for the athletes for the Asian Games. In a chat with our correspondent Suman Ray, Mary Kom said that she is looking forward to the Asian Games as it provides good practice for the Olympics and the World Championships.
With me is Olympic bronze medalist who has missed Commonwealth Games. Now she is gearing up for the Asian Games, MC Mary Kom. MC, you're Olympic bronze medalist. Now you're preparing hard for the Asian Games. So we are going to get a gold medal in Asian Games this time?
It's very hard to say, of course. I will try my best from myself, yeah.
Of course you will try your best. We are seeing that you're practicing here hard at the IGI Stadium. So how has been the practice so far?
So far, my practice is all good and all well. So everyone, all the coaches, every coaches are really helping me, and especially Lalin coach is it's very helping for us, especially. Yeah.
So anything new we are going to see from you in the Asian Games? Any new boxing that?
A new light, of course, obviously, the mostly boxing is always the same. Since many so far.
Certain rules change. So will it help you or?
Well, I could not say this is my after Olympic. This is my first competition again. So I hope everything will be fine. Everything will be good. Yeah.
How many medals can we expect from the men's and women's section?
I could not say out of 13 mostly we are of course we are trying our best. Even men also, they will try their best, and even women also, we are trying to get more medal.
How important is Asian Games for you all?
For all of us, it's games is very important for us because it's starting preparation for the Olympic Games also, in World Championship also. So most of the competitors are Asian. They are very tough, and so far we know that mostly the Chinese are very tough boxer, and trying to get defeat, and of course all the boxers are they doing very well.
MC, when you are training here, there is a movie on your in your name, MC Mary Kom, and that movie is doing very well. So how do you feel when you go from here, you practice hard here, and then when you move out, you see your posters there in the different movie complex? So how do you feel there?
Well, of course, a movie, a biopic made on me. How I feel very happy. Of course, everyone, making happy because how hard I'm doing, how struggle I did, and how hard work I did.
That movie has been inspired by your life. Is the movie now inspiring you to get further medals, further accolades for the nation?
Well, yes. Actually, we know that getting a medal is very easy, and maintaining the performance is very difficult. Of course. Yes.
How has been your stay here in IGI Stadium? Any complaints?
I don't have any complaints. Of course, whatever my requirement they have given me. So anything, any kind of my requirement they have already given.
Is everything okay with the food? There has been complaint about the food.
Well, of course, I don't know about about the other athlete. For myself, it's all okay. All okay. They're giving me.
Have you for the last 2-3 weeks you're here? Have you seen any cockroach or any mouse? No.
I have not seen anything because actually mostly I'm whatever my requirement light if I need green vegetable, so actually I cook myself.
The food are there in the hygienic condition. There is no problem.
I don't know anything about the problems, the food problems. Actually, I don't have any problems in the food this thing. So I don't know those who are they don't like the food or something. They're complaining. From my side I didn't complain anything, and of course my requirement they have given me. So what can I say? Everyone is love me. And
So MC Mary Kom is prepared and raring to go, and we are going to get a gold medal this time in Asian Games.
please, I will go, I will do my best. I will give my best for giving a big
And
medal
Chief Coach is absolutely sure about it.
Yes, sure. Thank you.
A controversy that first reared its head after the 2006 Asian Games is back to haunt the Indian Squash Federation once again. Few days before the 2014 edition starts, a controversial women's selection draw has caught the eye of all the wrong reasons, where India's two-star players Joshana and Dipika could clash in the quarterfinals, which is against the rules.
Draw manipulation, unethical fudging. These are charges being thrown yet again at Squash Federation and now IOA boss N. Ramachandran. Reason? India's two medal hopes in squash, Joshana Chinappa and Dipika Pallikal, have been put in the same half of the draw, which is against the rules. If all goes to plan, the two will meet each other in the quarterfinals at the Incheon Asian Games. As per the tournament rule, two players belonging to the same country cannot be drawn in the same half. A similar situation had also arisen during the 2006 Doha Games, where Saurav Ghoshal beat compatriot Ritvik Bhattacharya to win an assured bronze, which led to allegations of rigging in the draw.
It is unfortunate, but it is what it is. You don't want to play your teammates so early in the competition. We would have had a shot at 2 medals if we were separated in the draw, but even then it wouldn't have been a sure shot thing. And we have our first round matches to win before we face each other.
IOA has to tell SRFI as the body, and their two representatives, Raja Ranjit Singh and R.K. Anand, who is in the rules committee. All three of them together have to clarify this.
So the big question is, why aren't the Olympic Council of Asia and Women's Squash Association not doing anything about it if it's against the rules? If this is a violation, how come it's happening again after 2006? Is Ramachandran using his growing power for the better or the worse of the sport in the country?
Sir, I have no comments.
All questions that have no answers.
The Squash and Racket Federation of India and the Indian Olympic Association should have raised the matter up with the organizers the moment the draw was announced, but they failed to do so. Dipika Pallikal is likely to withdraw her name from the Asian Games if the IOA doesn't act swiftly and in time. With Shivani Gupta and camera person Saeed Waqar Ali in Delhi, this is Shuman Ray for Headlines Today.
India's Siddhant Banthia recently won the HSBC Road to Wimbledon Boys Singles Championship. The 14-year-old defeated top seed England's Maxim 7-6, 2-6, 6-0 in the singles final held at Wimbledon. Siddhant has returned to India after winning the tournament and has already started preparing for the next year's Wimbledon Juniors Championship. The 14-year-old, who has been practicing on hard court, got to play on grass court for the first time in London and got just 4 days to practice before the event. Siddhant, who was selected from 400 young boys from India, in fact is the first Indian player to win any Wimbledon title since 1990. Leander Pace was the last Indian to win a Wimbledon junior tournament.
At the age of 6, I found that he is very much interested into the racket or ball games. So when he demanded a tennis racket when he was 6 years old, I found that I should give him a tennis racket, and I think in couple of months I could easily make it out that he is very much interested into tennis. So at the age of 7 I started sending him to some academies, and from that day he is completely into the tennis.
That's all the time that we have on this edition of Sports Today. News and updates continue on Headlines Today.